Like Diddy, or worse than Diddy, Trey Songz edition. Trey is popular from his rhythm and blues songs, his good looks and a beautiful smile, making many of his fans have a crush on him.
Pool house just like right by the pool, and he literally is at the door and pushes me against the wall and puts his lips on my lips and is like, let's do this. I'm like, oh my god.
Despite having a large women audience and having an image of a sweetheart, Trey Songz has multiple allegations of disrespecting women. Trey Songz' downfall may just be next after Diddy's when it comes to allegations of sexual assault and harassment cases. There are over 6 sexual allegations against him. Singer Bebe Rexha in 2015 during an interview shared her story of a Trey Songz encounter. According to Bebe, she was attending a wedding at a mansion that had a guest list of about 50 people. Trey was allegedly there with his date, but she noticed the singer eyeing her throughout the day. Later, Bebe said she was at the pool house when Trey Songz approached her, pushed her up against the wall, and tried to kiss her. "Let's do this," she said he told her.
How can you tell for this? But I went to a wedding. How can you tell for this? But I went to a wedding. I went to my lawyer's wedding, and it was like they rented like a mansion, and everybody at the end, it was like only like 50 of us at the end of the party. You know, it's like all these, some of the Victoria's Secret models, his big clients, and Trey Songz was there with his date. And I go to the pool house, literally, and I swear everything. He's giving me the eye all night, and I was like, okay, what's going on? This is weird. I go to the pool house, just like right by the pool, and he literally is at the door and pushes me against the wall and puts his lips on my lips and is like, let's do this. I'm like, oh my god.
Bebe Rexha stated that she rejected his advances, and he told her he was just kidding. She kept repeating that she would most likely get into trouble for telling the story, and added that something else happened that she didn't want to mention.
No, I'm not trying to do this right now. It's fine anyway. I don't want that anyway. And he walked out. Oh, that's something else happened, but I'm not gonna say that. But
Just a smooth way to deal with the rejection. Yeah? I was just playing. I'm just kidding anyways. Not really.
I'm gonna get killed, but it's okay. I mean, it's true. I tell the truth.
In addition, Trey has a great history of violence. At a strip club in 2012, Songz allegedly struck a woman, Donna McIntosh in the face with a wad of cash, leaving her with a black eye. Songz was arrested, and the case was settled out of court. A few years later, in 2016, Songz pleaded guilty to 2 misdemeanor counts for punching a Detroit police sergeant after a concert and throwing a microphone that injured a cameraman. Songz was sentenced to 18 months of probation and was required to attend anger management classes. In 2021, Songz reportedly punched a police officer at a Kansas City Chiefs game, leading to yet another arrest. That same year, he was sued for punching a bartender at a Cardi B concert. In 2018, Songz was arrested at his Los Angeles home for felony domestic violence against a woman named Andrea Buera. She alleged that Songz choked her, punched her in the face, and knocked her down in a jealous rage.
I was attending an after party when Trey began yelling at me, choking me, punching me, and ultimately he knocked me to the ground. I was crying, terrified, in shock. I had to go to the hospital because he hit me so hard that I had a concussion.
She expressed hopes that Songz would get help for his violent tendencies.
Trey, I'd like an apology. I want you to get help. And although I'm not your first victim, I'd like to be your last.
On Twitter, Songz denied Buera's account, saying, "I am being lied on and falsely accused for someone's personal gain." He wrote on Twitter. In 2017, actress Keke Palmer accused Songz, with whom she had been friendly for some years, of using sexual intimidation to persuade her to appear in a music video that she didn't want to be in. He proceeded to use a recorded clip of Palmer in his "Pick Up the Phone" music video without her consent.
You guys, I'm honestly so upset and so livid that Trey Songz put me in his artist's video because I told him I didn't want to be in that goddamn video. Literally, I had so much fun New Year's, my trip to Miami. And then the last day, I went to his house because they was having a party. And I've known Trey since I was 12. Ain't kept in touch with him consistently, but I've known him. He's seen me throughout my life. We were signed to the same label under the same production manager when I was a kid. So it's always been love whenever I've seen him. I knew he was in Miami. He's doing a party. Cool, I'm gonna come through. Me and my friends came through. It was a good time. They start playing a song that I happen to be in. They start saying like they want me to be in it. One person asks me, I say no. Another person asks me, I'm like, no. People keep asking me. Now, mind you, they've been giving food, they've been giving drinks, and I'm just starting to feel like, yo, I'm being like cornered, like, and I'm not in a professional situation. Like, I came here for a party, but I'm being pressured to do business, and I'm not in the right mind. I'm under the influence, and I don't feel like it's fair that I'm having to deal with this right now. Really, I keep getting asked and asked and asked and asked and pressured and pressured.
At the time, Keek described being so afraid of Songz that she hid in a closet to get away from him.
Literally, I got so overwhelmed with what to do, didn't know what to do, because my Uber wasn't gonna get there quick enough time. So I was like, what do I do in this meantime? I know the shit sounds comical as fuck, but y'all, I hid in the goddamn closet. I hid in the goddamn closet because I was so afraid, like I didn't know what to do. Literally, he starts laughing once he opens up the closet and sees I'm in there and sees how nervous I was. He was like, yo, he's like, you don't have to be in the video. He was like, damn. He's like, yo, Kiki, if you don't want to be in a pop-up video shoot and you want to say that, that's fine, and it's all good, like it's good, sis. Flash forward, I'm in the fucking video. How am I in the video? Then I'm thinking back, oh, I'm in the video because when I was getting pressured, they had set me down. He had set me down on the couch like, this is the idea I have, da-da-da. But I had no idea that they was filming. He's sitting here telling me that's what he's showing me, that they might.
The following is a snap from Kiki in the same party shouting, T is trying to force me take a shot.
He's trying to force me to take a shot, right? Stay in the deep ass conversation. And she over here selling me out. He's trying to force me to take a shot, right? Stay in the deep ass conversation.
Same thing happened in 2019, where Trey Songz is seen in a video, seemingly trying to force a clearly intoxicated Megan Thee Stallion to drink more alcohol after she resists multiple times.
Take a shot, Megan.
Trey Songz responded to Kiki's allegations via Twitter. Baby girl bugging. Point blank period. Got my number. Could have called. Saw the cameras and the lights. Her action. I don't do this Twitter girl. You know me and got my number. Out of here. In an interview with Larry King, Palmer further explained and emphasized the pressures she faced from both Songz and his team.
Instagram, the R&B singer Trey Songz. He released a new music video for his song Pick Up the Phone, and you make a cameo, as I understand it. But you say you never authorized him to use your likeness. They did ask you to be.
Yeah, more than
You
once.
said no?
Yeah, more than once.
Say no to the producer or to Trey?
I said first no to the producer, then said no to the assistant, and then said no to Trey.
Trey Songz went on to respond to the allegations during the Breakfast Club interview, saying he never spoke to Palmer about anything regarding the incident, though she alleged that the two had reached a resolution during her appearance on Watch What Happens Live. He added that she left out major points from the incident, such as signs that had been present which informed attendees that a video shoot was taking place, and anyone who stepped on the premises stood the possibility of being filmed. After further stating that he did not film her without her permission, Trey said his disregard to the situation had much to do with the fact that it wasn't his video, and he wouldn't have risked that much to include her for just a few seconds of the party-themed visuals. 4. Another woman under his pseudonym, Jane Doe, filed a lawsuit against Trey Songz, alleging she was raped by him at a house party in 2016. She sued Songz for $20 million in damages. Earlier 2024, former Unloved basketball player Dylan Gonzalez accused Trey Songz of sexual misconduct, alleging that she was raped by the RnB artist in a Las Vegas hotel 9 years ago. Gonzalez first accused Songz in December of 2021 via Twitter. In December 2021, she had tweeted, "Trey Songz is a rapist. Lord forgive me, I couldn't hold that in another year. See you in 2022." Following her December 2021 tweet, WNBA player Dylan Gonzalez shared her support for fellow survivors and shared details of her alleged assault by Songz in a January 2022 Insta post. With what seems like endlessly reoccurring news of the alleged sexual assaults committed by Trey Songz, I am forced to repeatedly relive in my mind and suffer anew the long-suppressed horror and unbearable PTSD of my rape by his very hands at a well-known Las Vegas hotel, she wrote, also encouraging other victims to step forward. Suppression of our voices only emboldens our oppressors, and you cannot heal what you do not reveal. She asked for privacy, consideration, and compassion as she works to pursue the best course of legal action, adding that she has hired attorney George Vrabeck. On Thursday, April 21, 2024, another woman named Tremaine Neverson came forward to accuse Trey Songz of sexual assault. A video shows the singer approaching the woman, Megan Johnson, at a Foxwoods Resort casino event in August 2013. The video then shows Songz yanking down her bikini top, exposing her breast to the party members and shouting boobs in the open.
I won't take a picture.
In 2019, internet personality Selena Powell accused Trey Songz of kidnap and rape. She went on to elaborate, stating that she called the police and attempted to press charges before Trey Songz threatened to make her life difficult if she didn't drop the charges.
You know, rape is a serious subject to me because I used to think like everyone lied on like rappers and until it happened to me.
Who raped you?
Trey Songz.
Wow.
I ended up dropping the charges just because like...
What made you decide that you wanted to come clean now about this alleged incident?
What do you mean? I couldn't talk about it. It was under police investigation. They literally told me if I talk about it, then I'm messing up my own self.
So why did you drop the charges if this was a real thing?
I dropped the charge. It actually was the very real thing. His DNA came back and matching everything. He admitted to it, basically, too.
Admitted what, being a rape kit?
Yeah.
You did?
I had to take like a bunch of pills like to like prevent. I did like take some drinks like prevent like HIV or AIDS or whatever. Like they made me take a whole bunch of pills and like a Plan B and everything.
Wow. So
we're at the hospital. They took all of my clothes. I had to go home in scrubs.
Why did they took your clothes
They had
for
a
evidence?
police escort and everything.
The singer was under fire once again, as a lady called Eliza Lay claimed that Songz held her against her will in a hotel room, took her purse, phone, and urinated on her against her will. She narrated that the two had engaged in consensual sex act, but Trey followed her to the bathroom and peed on her. He also kept her in the hotel room against her will.
I got peed on too. Not
Peed
bad,
on?
Not bad. I didn't know what was happening. He just did it. He just like was
Bitch,
like,
please stay who?
fuck Trey Songz. Fuck him. I don't care. He wants me.
Wait, how did he surprise pee on you? What?
Okay, so I go to the bathroom. I go to the bathroom to wipe the nut off my face, like in between rounds. He follows me in there. He's like, get in the bathtub. I'm like, okay. So I do, and I'm like laying down. Like put with your pussy. I'm like, okay. So I do. And then he's like, put with your so I do. And then he literally just peed on me like that. And I was like, what the fuck on my eyelashes? And he's like, you're fine. And I was like, he took my phone and my purse away for like a whole day, held it over the balcony, was like, bitch, try and leave. I'm gonna drop this shit.
Trey Songz went ahead to deny the allegations via Twitter. He tweeted, I usually stay quiet on this, but I feel that in many ways the movement to fight for the women who actually have suffered harassment and abuse on various levels has been hijacked by those who find it convenient for themselves to come up as they seek to destroy someone's life. He went on to post another tweet saying, you will choose to believe what you want. He said, I've been focusing my energy and time on good things, and I know the devil wants my soul more now than ever. Songz's allegedly abusive behavior is one that has been known for years. The singer has faced little to no consequences for his actions. Many have compared Trey Songz's history of alleged sexual violence against women to R. Kelly, another R&B star whose abuse and predatory behavior went on for years, just like Diddy.
Let me just tell you this, all your secrets are about to be unearthed. And by the way, it's sad that like a lot of the historical figures in R&B that we assumed were getting all the we're now basically about to crucify, just like how people crucified R. Kelly.
That Trey Songz doc is gonna be crazier than the R. Kelly one. Trey Songz is the most nasty, abusive, beats the out of women. Like, he is the scum of the earth. If you ever thought you could surpass an R. Kelly doc, I promise you in 15 years, Trey Songz, his doc will. He's an awful human being.
The two were compared before the allegations against Songz began to mount, because they both made sex a cornerstone of their personas.
Do you think a lot of your popularity, I know a lot of mine, is sex appeal. Do you think a lot of yours is really? No kidding.
Definitely.
Yeah?
Definitely.
You play off that.
Definitely. I think, you know, and there's a difference between, you know, what people will buy into sexually and what people will buy into musically, especially when you have a 90% female fan base.
And
I'm a sex symbol, Larry, you said it.
Though recently, the parallels and their alleged assaults against women have possibly made them more aligned than originally conceived.
Where women have come forward and said, R. Kelly had sex with me when I was under the age of 18. R. Kelly was abusive to me, emotionally and physically and verbally. R. Kelly took me in a black room where unspeakable things happened. This is what they're saying about you. These aren't old rumors.
Not true. Whether they're old rumors, new rumors,
why would they
future
say this
rumors,
about you?
Not true.
Trey Songz and R. Kelly have similarities even in their mannerisms when it comes to denying all the accusations against them.
And correct me if I'm wrong, that you have never held anybody against their will.
I don't need to. Why would I?
Well,
How stupid would
never
it be
held
for R.
anybody.
Kelly? With all I've been through in my way, way past, to hold somebody, let alone 4, 5, 6, 50, you said. Why, how stupid would I be to do that?
I didn't say you
That's
were holding.
stupid, guys.
I didn't.
Is this camera on me?
Yes, it's on.
That's stupid. Use your common sense. Don't forget the blogs.
At the beginning of Trey's music career, he admitted to be inspired musically by R. Kelly.
Well, my biggest influence musically, without a doubt, is R. Kelly. I'll stand on top of a mountain and say that.
He seems to have been overly inspired to a point of copying R. Kelly fashion, music, and musical video style to now allegedly assaulting women. Trey Songz is the definition of don't judge the book by its cover. He may seem attractive from his looks and portray a good person's image, but his behavior away from the camera allegedly say otherwise. The question still remains, could Trey Songz be guilty of these allegations, since he is seen to have been a regular member of Diddy's parties?
It's usually what they use to celebrate.
And this is my favorite right here. Black man is involved.
This is from Fat. This is from me and Trey. Trey said,
I'm in this motherfucker too.
The greatest question is, could this allegations be the reason his musical career has fallen off? Barely making music since 2021, and not getting the hundreds of millions of views he used to get. Subscribe.